wandered down the other end of Moore Street. It's a continuation on down the southern side. Lots of places that are rented out here, same as in the other direction. I don't think there's as many private properties along here, at least owner-occupiers I should say. Oh, I just remembered I've got to do something. I've got to actually get round to booking an airline ticket to, I'm thinking of possibly going to Melbourne for Christmas if my cousin's actually going to be home. I don't think they're going to be going anywhere because they're actually going to be heading off to Surfers Paradise in the next week or so, and so that's their big trip during winter. But if I'm going to go to Melbourne, at least make it summer, and Christmas sounds good. If I book now, I might be able to get a reasonable fare. I've still got a voucher worth about $3.50, which was a cancelled ticket to Bali, because I cancelled all trips overseas. So I got myself a voucher, but it has to be used by next month. So when I get back, I'll have to start researching that and get doing something about it. But as usual, the footpaths don't last long, which is okay on a dry day, but a bit of a pain if it's wet. So your only real option there is to basically walk along the road, I guess, if you want to keep your feet dry. But yeah, I haven't been up here since staying at Trinity this time. I haven't been up this road. It's a little bit of exercise. Well, there should be able to cut through to the beach, you would think, somewhere around here. If it's anything like Kawari, you'd be able to do that, but now what's that? Maybe not. No, it's just an entrance to a place. Yeah, no, not a shortcut. I like shortcuts. Ooh, sun's got a bit of a kick to it, and a bit of elevation here. I didn't do any exercise yesterday, so not a bad thing for me to walk up a hill. Yeah, that's the view back there from the top of this hill. Still got a little bit further to go up here. Now whether there's a trail down to the beach, I don't know. It might be. Real estate signs, no shortage of those over here. Steep driveways, it's one thing you have to contend with if you're living up here. Oh no, isn't a real estate sign. Oh, you know, I'm a blind bastard, I couldn't. No, I think this is all private here, unfortunately. There's no tracks. Okay. Alright, well, worth a try. Just walked to the northern end of the Trinity Beach, where there's a car park. Back there's exercise machines, another barbecues, lots of barbecues around here. There's a woman doing skipping exercises, pretty full on, serious skipping exercises. This is private entrance, obviously, so someone's, I'm sure they got a lovely place just behind those Jurassic Park type barriers. So not the most welcoming signage. Anyway, the beach stretches a fair distance. It's still going right at the end of the car park. Just got all the rocks there, presumably to stop erosion. Beach looks in reasonable nick though. So yeah, and there's one set of stairs that go up there where there's an apartment block. So keep off the rock wall. Yeah, it'd be a smart move. You wouldn't want to do yourself some damage with these rocks. Oh, there is a look. No, that doesn't go right through. Just a look out. I suppose at least gives me a decent look of the beach. So yeah, like I said, it's hardly overpopulated. There's just a man and his dog basically, and that's it down this end. So very nice though, very nice. I'm not complaining about not being crowded. That's one thing, as I say, you go to a place like Spain and the Mediterranean and it's just, you know, there's masses of people there. Mind you, I only go during the holiday season, of course. It does get nippy in Spain, so more nippy than here actually. The coolest days you'll have here is about 23 top. So here's the exercise equipment, quite a bit of it. Facilities are pretty good. So yeah, a little more sophisticated than what you'll find in Vietnam, but the Vietnamese exercise equipment does have its charms. It's in pretty good nick by the looks of things. And there's one of those walkways that goes up to the apartment blocks overlooking the ocean. They might be in a good location, but I think they're dog boxes personally. I don't know if I'd be wanting to live there. For me, it's more important to have my own space, but each to their own. I mean, if you absolutely love the beach and you want a fairly cheap option, one of those places could be ideal for you. But of course the biggest problem is neighbour noise, which pisses me off, but I'm probably more intolerant than most. So. And of course that's the Trinity Beach Tavern with the Phantom Happy Hour. Do they ever have cheap drinks between 4 and 6? Well, one of these days I'll find out. I'm not that desperate. I'm going to have my pear cider. That's what I'm going to get next at the at Liquorland. So I've got myself a little bit, a smidgen of exercise, and I'll be back at my Airbnb digs. Oh, pokies. Oh God, can't stand the old pokies. Well, that's a sign you don't see in Cairns CBD, the old leased sign. So looks like those properties have been taken up, all of them. So guess it's the old prime location kicking in. Well, just picked myself up a 10-pack of Mr. Finch pear cider, and it fitted into my backpack like a glove. This was actually designed to take a 10-pack of Mr. Finch cider cans, so there you go. Yeah, looking forward to downing a couple of those, or actually about 4 of them tonight, and they shouldn't cause any hangovers. That should be okay. I've got a busy day tomorrow, so I don't want to be feeling seedy. Oh, that was a good walk. Good to get a bit of exercise. Yeah. Guys on scooters. Not as big as Parramatta Park, but there's a few of them around. I've seen a few of them around Kiwara too. Oh, the guy who said hello was actually a young guy, and he had a push bike, so on my last walk there last Saturday. But it's like that. It's funny, Kiwara, a very friendly place. It's not unusual for locals to say hello to you. So that's until they get to know me, of course. Then I'll be shunned. I fully expect that. But during the honeymoon period of a week or two, they may think I'm a credible human being. Oh, we'll see. I'll tell you one thing's been frustrating me is the stock market. I just cannot get anything right when it comes to you know, I've got to sell shares. Every time I pick shares to sell, they take off. It's happened 3 times now. It's just really, it's been a bad year that way. I reckon I've diddled myself out of, you know, not talking chump change, talking, I could be up to 10 grand in additional profits that I've missed by simply disposing of these shares early. So yeah, it's been a tough year for me. I mean, I've actually made a profit. I've got profits that I've taken, but there's not much in the way of net profits because I've got quite a few losses too, which is good. You need to clear out your portfolio. I'm actually pretty well given up on fast brick robotics. I've got stock there, and it's been a total dog of an investment, pays no dividends, and now is a quarter the value that I bought them at. So that's been a heavy loss, and I don't think the company's got much future, because I saw the latest report on 3D printing, and now they've got 3D printers for whole houses. They can 3D print a building in a matter of days. So fast brick robotics uses different technology in that it has it lays conventional bricks using computer software. So you've got and hardware, you've got the like robots laying the bricks, but I don't think that's going to work in the long term. I think the 3D printing is much simpler and will just get better, and there's a lot more, I think there's a lot more investment in it. So I think it could be a good time for me to exit out of those that stock, but I'll wait. Well, I was going to say I'll wait until the next financial year, but as far as losses are concerned, you don't need to. You can carry over losses, and so I'll take a big hit on those, and maybe I should just carry over the losses, get rid of them now, because like I say, I see no future in the stock at all. I think the technology is not going to work, and I've got an absolute dud there. I think they're the worst performing shares I've got, so it'd be good to see the arse end of them, quite frankly. So there's a few stocks I've got there that are providing me with no income, and they've lost value, so they're just useless. It's best to take your losses, get some cash, and invest in something more productive, because just holding on to crap like that is not doing me any good at all. So you just got to bite the bullet and get rid of garbage like that, and put it down to experience. So yeah, the market's been pretty brutal the last couple of days too. It's been really hard, and I've got to find some opportunities to sell some more stock. I've got enough to cover the purchase of the house, but I want a little bit more spending money so I can rip into some major renovations pretty well straight away. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever, and either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.